Hey, how's it going, guys? Jeeb here, and welcome to another GTA video for the week. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the new DLC coming out, which is the CAYO Perico DLC update. And what we're going to be specifically talking about is the cost of the DLC, how much money you're going to want to have saved up to buy certain things in the DLC, or buy it all. Totally up to you. And how we're going to be determining how much it's going to cost is by looking at past DLCs. So let's take a look at the most recent DLC, which is the Summer DLC. The Summer DLC, of course, came out this past summer. It was just under 17 mil for the total cost of everything. And this DLC brought us cars, and that's it. It only brought cars to the game. And these cars, I believe, ranged anywhere from like 800k to like 3 mil or something. I could be wrong on that exact number, but it was roughly in that range. So you could buy a few of the vehicles for like minimum 800k, or you could buy all of them for 17 mil. Totally up to you how much you want to grind for these particular vehicles. There are some cool vehicles in that one, but it's not really fair to compare this new DLC coming out to this because this only includes vehicles. So let's take a look at a very famous DLC like Doomsday Heist. Doomsday Heist was the most expensive DLC in terms of the total cost to buy every single piece of item in the DLC. This DLC brought us facilities, the Avenger, 10 vehicles, a ton of outfits, and the orbital cannon. Those are all very notable, and those are all very expensive. That is why it's 80 million. So for that particular DLC, you would have had to save a lot. But this DLC was the biggest DLC since the release of GTA, and it was like the most hyped as well. And I don't know if Perico is going to be quite as large as the Doomsday. I really hope I don't eat my words there, because I have another DLC heist to compare the Perico to DLC in terms of hype and actual contents of the DLC, and that is the Diamond Casino DLC update that was also brought to us not too long ago. That brought arcades, vehicles, and of course planning hideouts. This one actually brought more vehicles than Doomsday Heist even, but it still wasn't as expensive as it. But 63.5 million is still super expensive for an entirety of DLC. You of course didn't need to spend the total amount of this to enjoy that DLC. That just gives you an idea for how much things are going to cost. So like if you're talking vehicles, you're looking at like 2 to 10 mil typically. And that's kind of where it's been at for most of these DLCs if they include a lot of cars like these ones have. So let's take a look at the CAYO Perico DLC. What is it going to have? Well, just like a couple of the other DLCs like the Diamond Heist, or I'm sorry, not the Diamond Heist, the Doomsday Heist, it is going to have property, and I use that loosely because it's going to have a base. The underwater sub base, which is going to show up on your screen in a second, is kind of like the bunkers. It's going to probably have a cost range of anywhere from 2 to 6 mil, and that's going to totally depend on like which one you want to buy. And also, of course, there's going to be new vehicles, and I'm showing them there on your screen entering the game. This is not all of them. This is just some of them that I could find. And you're probably going to want to have anywhere from 2 to 10 mil for these vehicles if you just want vehicles. And then, of course, if you want to upgrade those vehicles, you're going to be looking at 2 mil for upgrades. So I would want to guess that this DLC is probably going to cost close to the casino DLC update, which is in the 60 mil range. However, it could very well cost 30 mil as well, because there was a DLC in the past that released facilities and vehicles that was right around 25-30 mil, if I remember correctly. However, obviously you don't need 30 to 60 mil to enjoy the DLC. You're going to want to have somewhere around 6 mil to kind of get the basics out of the way, like the sub-based, the setup costs for the heist, and maybe a vehicle or two for yourself. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. Leave a like and comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. And also let me know down in the comments below your thoughts and predictions in comparison to mine. And as always, have a nice day.